Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would vlog today because as you'll have seen from either the thumbnail or the title of this video, I'm not sure yet, we've got a lot to catch up on and I haven't filmed for a couple of weeks. I'm on the back end of a cold at the minute, so if I sound a little bit stuffy and a little bit nasally, then that's why. I've been out this morning walking Connie. That is like my new routine at the minute. Some days I'll put my AirPods in and I'll just be full on stomping to, I don't know, what do I listen to in the morning? Only when I'm lying in bed on my own. No, this morning I just listened to the birds, watched the sunrise. It was so nice. I'm getting out for like half an hour, 45 minutes in the morning and boxing off those like first 5,000 steps. It just means that when I do that in the morning, I can guarantee I'll hit 10,000 by the end of the day, even though I've been sat at a desk all day. So I started work at 8 o'clock. It's now 9:45. I'm just taking 5 minutes to make a coffee and make my breakfast. I work 8 till 4, 5-minute break in the morning, 5-minute break in the afternoon, and a half an hour break at lunchtime. I've actually got a food shop coming today, so I'll show you what's in that, but that's how I'll be spending my lunchtime, like packing, shopping away. Like I always find that working from home, you end up doing jobs on your break. For breakfast this morning, I'm having Warburton's cinnamon and raisin bagel. I feel like I'm eating a hot cross bun, and how many calories? They're like 200 and something calories. 212 calories, and then with butter, it's about 270. So I'll stick this in the toaster. It's just a nice, quick, easy breakfast. I have been asked to film a what I eat in a day video on this like calorie counting mission that I'm on, but I'll be completely honest, I'm not doing that well on it, you know. That's in the toaster. So let's address the picture on the thumbnail, which is a picture of my skeleton. If you knew, then you wouldn't have heard me in recent vlogs talking about the fact that I've just had a bone scan, which is essentially a checkup of how my cancer has affected me sort of long term and my bones. After you've had cancer, or the type of cancer I've had, they expect that your bones will become weaker and your bone density will decrease over time, and one of the risks of having your bone density decrease is you can end up with osteoporosis a lot earlier in your life than you kind of would normally expect to be at risk of osteoporosis. You've got normal, osteopenia and osteoporosis. Bagels ready? God, how good does that look? And I am, according to my scan results now, classified as having osteopenia. This is what my results show. The neck of my left hip has been classified as having osteopenia. The whole of my left hip, osteopenia, and then my spine, osteopenia. I'm just going to warn you now, I'm going to show you in case you really don't want to see it. But they're the pictures. I'm not really sure what they mean or what the numbers all mean. From what I'm reading, it's kind of what they expected to happen with me, and I suppose the thing with having cancer and recovering from cancer and people living a lot longer after having cancer now is they're finding what the long-term side effects are. And come to mummy. Anyway, so it's got a report that comes with it, and it just says patient's bone density is below average for her age. They also want me to have a good level of calcium and vitamin D, so I probably will end up being prescribed some of that this week, but I'll let you know. I'm 32 and you would sort of expect that in a 50-year-old, but then looking at the bigger picture, could be a lot worse. Magpie in the garden. Gotta sleep the magpies. So I'm gonna go and get on with my work for a little bit. I'll show you my new little workstation because Tom's properly sorted me out now with a monitor and everything. So this is my new little setup. This is where I work every day now. I absolutely love it in here. It's so peaceful and quiet, apart from when Tom's sat next to me because he's got a desk over where I'm stood. It's like a his and hers little office now. But I just love the fact that I've got 2 screens again. I used to have those in the office and it's just helped me so much getting those back. This worktop still needs treating, by the way, and quite a few people have asked me where this is from. I'll try and find the link and put it in the description box because it's from an eBay page actually, and it's quite a long piece of wood really. It goes over the full wall. But what Tom did for me the other day, he put me a little charging port there for my phone, and then he drilled a hole in the desk as well so that all my wires are tucked away nice and neatly. and also I've got this like curved monitor which I love. Just need to do something on the walls now and just make it look a little bit more officey and finish it all off. Delivery. Guys just pulled up outside, which is perfect timing because I'm just about to go on my dinner break, so I will unpack what's arrived from shopping and show you what we've got. Oh, my baby girl. Oh, because we're best friends. Oh. So this is my food shop for the week. If you can't tell, I've done this food shop straight after getting those bone results and looking up what foods you can eat that help protect your bones. And a lot of what I read was like leafy greens and things, so I went a little bit mental on like broccoli, kale and stuff like that. But I have got a HelloFresh order coming early next week, so I've definitely not ordered as much as I would normally do for like a full weekly shop. This is a lot of like top up stuff that I've got. Fruit for the week, I got some bananas. I might make a smoothie maybe one day or something, might make a banana bread at the weekend, or I'll sometimes have a banana for breakfast if I'm not feeling that hungry. Then I got some Helen, they're open. It was 2 for £5 on the extra special berries. Berries especially are supposed to be good for your bones, so I got some. Some days I might have berries and this plain Alpro yogurt, or at night time I might have strawberries as a snack in a bowl chopped up with one of these. Salad and veg wise, I got some baby plum tomatoes, cucumber, avocado to go with eggs, kale, and I went for the extra special one. Again, it wasn't much more expensive to get the extra special one and it just looks so much nicer, and you can see exactly where to rip the kale off the stalks, whereas when you get the cheaper massive packs, you've got to try and kind of rummage through the pack to get rid of all the stalks. I do love these potatoes, these are really nice. They mash really well and make really good chips in the air fryer. I got baby spinach. I might add some of this into a smoothie in the week if I'm feeling like I've not got through much of it, but I'll also add this to salads and omelettes as well. I got some more salad. I prefer this to buying like an iceberg or something for my salads that I make for lunch. So watercress, spinach and rocket salad. This was £1 and it's already washed and ready to eat. I got some peppers because I'm probably going to do fajitas maybe one night with like homemade guacamole using the avocados. I got a broccoli and then I got some carrots because I've been having these with hummus as a snack in the evening, and also Connie loves a carrot as a snack. I'll show you. In fact, I'll give her one now. You do look like a scruffy girl at the minute. So healthy though. 2020 vision for you, hon. This was a substitute, so I actually ordered the Quorn chicken nuggets because I love them on one of these Weight Watchers wraps with like salad and sweet chilli. So nice. I then got 12 large free range eggs, 30% less fat halloumi. Then I got some thin bagels. Then I just got a couple of things to fill up my jars in the cupboard. I was running out of both of these types of pasta and I also needed some plain flour. I got 2 pints of skimmed milk. And then for snacks, I got some of these Fibre One brownies. I have one of these almost every day with a cup of tea. And I got some red pepper and chilli hummus. This is my favourite to have with carrots, or these dipped in. And are amazing. These are really low in calorie as well. Sometimes can get them on offer, but if they're not on offer they can be quite expensive, like £2.99. The plain ones are my favourite, especially to go with hummus. But I got the salt and vinegar ones because Tom will probably eat those over the weekend. And then I think I already showed these, but the Alpro chocolate yogurts. These remind me of the really cheap but amazing yogurts that you used to get when you were younger with the whipped cream on top. They taste exactly the same as that. So take me back to my childhood a little bit. And then I just got Eric's food. It's better to buy it in bulk, it's a lot cheaper. But yeah, that's everything I got from shopping this week. 3:20. I need a cup of tea. But I've been dragged through a bush, like I've not even moved, I've not even got up and walked around. What I have done during my call is something very productive. Drawn a lot of different styles of flowers all over that bone density report. Not ideal because I kind of wanted to keep that to refer to, but... By the way, can I just explain? I don't have a dirty bra on, I've got a grey bra. I sometimes feel like grey bra straps looks like I've put a white bra in the wash with darks, but I'm going to make a cup of tea and just take 5 minutes. I'm logging off work in like just over half an hour. When I've made my cup of tea, I'm going to show you what's happened to my olive trees outside. They were absolutely gorgeous and they were doing really, really well, in like even leading up into the winter. And I said to Tom, I want to bring them in because if it gets frosty, I don't want them to die. But I'll bring them in. And I ended up putting one in the downstairs toilet. It looked really cute in there. Put one in the dining room, and just week by week the leaves were dropping off. I was really struggling to keep them alive. Well, I say that, I didn't really attempt to. But now we've stuck them back outside thinking, I wonder if they'll come back to life. There's no chance in hell these things are coming back to life. Let me show you. You stay in there, yeah? I think it's safe to say those are dead. This is my wedding rose. That should get some flowers on it this year. I think when the leaves turn red it means that it's doing something. But I could do with changing the soil in there and giving it a bit of attention. But yeah, these are my olive trees. I love the pots. They go really nice with the front door, but yeah, I think it's safe to say they are dead, unless anybody knows of a way to revive these. I'm not feeling hopeful. Little update on this patch here. The soil's settling now, and in a couple of weeks the gardener's coming back and turfing this part, and he did actually manage to salvage that bush. Still don't know what it's called. Anybody know what that's called? I know that's going to look really nice in summer because it goes all pink, and I like the position of it too. So come on, should we let you outside? Come on then. This is what it's looking like in the back. Look at her. She's crackers. I love that she can go up there and have a proper play around though, and it's all secure too, so that's good. This is called an Acer, and the gardener seems to think it's dead to buy these. They're about £200 apparently, or so he said. But he's going to be coming doing like a monthly tidy up of the garden, so he basically just said, I'll keep my eye on it. If I do really feel like it's dead and it's not going to do anything, I'll pull it out, but we'll just see how it gets on for now. Daffodils, not sure what they are. But this patch here, I'll put a picture of what they turned into last year. Huge peonies, bright yellow and pink peonies pop up there in the summer. I just think it's going to look a lot tidier this year, especially if we've got somebody coming who knows what they're doing, keeping on top of it. But looks like Connie's having a good time and the sun is shining. It's 4 PM and I don't hang around, I'm afraid. I'm not one of these people that stays on till 10 past. I get paid till 4 o'clock, I'm logging off at 4 o'clock. Shut down. That's not mean it's shut down. Now that work is over and the boring stuff is done for the day, I can take you upstairs and show you our renovation plans, because if you're new to my channel then you won't know that we are pretty much done with renovating downstairs now. I mean, we've got some little bits of jobs left to do, some finishing off of the floor. You can see this door behind me isn't white, but some are. So they need still taking off and repainting, and we need door handles for everywhere. Our door handles have actually been delayed again. And we still need to replace some of the glass. So you might have seen like in the kitchen door, there's no glass in the kitchen door, stuff like that. But pretty much it's looking good down here. It's now time to start on the upstairs. And other than us already carpeting the stairs and the landing, we haven't touched the bedrooms or the bathroom or the ensuite. I'll put a picture of what our floor plan looks like. So you can see here, all the front of the house is the master bedroom with a walk-through to the wardrobes and then the ensuite on the end of the room, but that's the full front of the house, and then you've got the other spare bedrooms at the back. We're hiring a skip tomorrow, moving into the spare bedroom, and then starting the rip out on Saturday, and I'm going to vlog the whole process. I thought I would just take you upstairs and show you what it's looking like now and give you an idea of what my plans are. So as you walk into the master bedroom, this is what you see. You've got your window to the left. You can see the curtains are kind of hanging down, but the only thing that's new in this room, like I said with the other room, is the windows. So these used to be old brown wooden windows that were leaded. So once we had those replaced, it let so much more light in, and we've actually got a really nice view out of the bedroom window as well. So I really like the layout of this. We're keeping our bed. It's not actually that old. This bed was from next home, but it just really nicely fits 2 bedside tables either side. Tom did think about changing the orientation, so moving the bed against that wall there and facing the window. Let me know what you think. I actually really like walking into the bedroom and having it on that wall, and you still get a nice view from the bed out of the window. Anyway, wardrobes and the ensuite are down there through that sort of like walkway there. Yeah, he kind of said put the bed against that back wall because it'd be nice to wake up, open the curtains, and then you've got the window at the bottom of your bed, which I kind of get where he's coming from, but still. One of the first jobs will be getting that TV off the wall, and then over the weekend I'm going to be stripping the wallpaper off. There's quite a bit of wallpaper in this room that needs to come off. The plasterer is booked in for the end of March. We are just finalising some plans on the wardrobes, but I'll talk to you about that in a minute. I'd love to hear your opinion as well on whether you think that we should put some lights in the wall and any panelling. I don't know how much I like panelling, so I don't think I should do it. The only one that I really like is like the moulding panelling, which is like, I'll try and insert a picture of what I've seen that I think, yeah, that's nice, and I can imagine liking that for a long time. But sometimes if I see a style of panelling, I like it for 2 minutes and then I completely go off it. And I think it might be one of those things that I think I like just because everybody else does. So I've not decided yet whether I'm even going to go for any panelling whatsoever. Still not decided on colours or anything, but I'm thinking just pretty neutral. I think we're getting rid of these bedside tables and replacing them with something else. But instead of having lighting coming out of the wall or dangling from the ceiling, which is something that Tom said, do I want to have done? I don't know if I just want table lamps and just keep it really simple. So that's something that I need to decide on quite soon, really, because anything that you order at the minute, like furniture-wise, just takes forever, doesn't it? So yeah, I definitely need to get my skates on with deciding what I want. We'll be replacing those 2 radiators, so that'll be being done at the same time as the ensuite, because the plumber will come round and probably do it all at the same time, and we'll just be having the traditional style that we've got downstairs in the hallway. I'll be doing before and afters of this room when it's all finished. I'm thinking here possibly a big leaner mirror, but I kind of like the idea of keeping the mirror down in where the wardrobe is, so that this is just really clean and tidy. Because I've got a feeling if I put a mirror here, we'll end up with clothes all around. So when you walk from the bedroom through this little walkway here, you come to the walk-in wardrobe part of the room, and you can see we've lost a couple of knobs here and there. But all in all, they actually are quite nice. So this is like the dressing table. So the plan, first of all, get rid of this dressing table. I'm not going to have a dressing table in this room. I think that it's annoying walking through this narrow bit and then it not being open here. And I think if that is gone, it will open it up massively. We're not keeping this completely free. What I am going to do is have a wardrobe, a very, very narrow, slim wardrobe built on this wall. It needs to be over by the window but not blocking any light, but leave enough room for a light switch on the outside, because we are going to change from a light switch instead of having this in the ensuite, which is behind the other door, like a toggle switch. We don't want that. So and you can't have a switch close to a sink, so we'll be having the switch on this side. So the reason for having like a floor to ceiling, I think, wardrobe there will mean that I can put all of my toiletries in there, because at the minute I have like a wash basket that's just like full to the brim of like my hair tools, and then it's got like fake tanning, it's got all sorts of stuff. And I really wanted somewhere that I can just like shove my makeup bag in, and it's just going to have shelves going all the way up. I think it'll be a really, really good use of space. And then my idea is to not have a dressing table but do my makeup in what's going to be the new ensuite. The wardrobe, so you can see we've got a single at the bottom, and then we've got another 3 wardrobes there, another 3 wardrobes there, and then this really small set of drawers that really are pointless because they're not big enough to actually put anything in. And we very quickly established after moving in here that we need a lot of drawer space rather than hanging space. So at the minute, the layout of the wardrobes, you'll have to excuse the state of them, but they've got like these really awkward, like, you can't even see down there, but you know, the flipping, quite handy for things like suitcases, but I don't need it in my bedroom. I would rather have space that I can use. Those 2 wardrobes with the mirrors on are going. Then we're going to have 2 single wardrobes either side of the walls. As you can see, you've got more wall space on this side than this side because of the door. So I'm having the one that's got more wall space just because I've got more clothes, so it makes more sense. So we're going to have a single wardrobe each, with space at the bottom for things like shoes, loads of like eye level drawer space. I'm hoping it's going to make the room feel a lot more square. I'm going to take before and after pictures so you can really see. So into the ensuite, we're keeping the same layout. First of all, this is like a 1200 unit, which we could kind of replace like for like, but I would like a bit of a gap on this side. I would like for it not to feel so cramped over here. I also want to get rid of the cupboards, I want a drawer, so that's what we're replacing this with, like a wooden, it's like a wood effect. I don't want real wood because I don't want water stains on it and stuff, and I don't want to have to keep treating it. Sometimes things that really look nice and seem like a good idea, just do your research, because they might be expensive and look really good, but then the practical side of it is just not worth it. So we're going for a wood effect unit with a bowl basin on top, taps coming out of the wall. So to do that, we've got to hide the waste, because as you can see, the waste is exposed, and we want to hide the toilet system as well. So we've got to bring, oh god, we've got to bring out the wall by 100mm, because that's like the slimmest you can get a system for a toilet. So it's going to take a little bit off the room, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference, you know. I think by the time we've brightened it all up in here and we've got the walls white at the top. So on this wall, I'm going to go for these tiles all up the wall. So the unit and the toilet will be sat against a wall that is a feature of these vertical small tiles, which I think is going to look gorgeous. You can see it's like a kind of like a clay colour against the like magnolias and the creams, and oh, I cannot wait to see what this looks like. We're also going to have a mirror that's backlit as well, so it'll be ideal for me to do my makeup if the lighting in here is not that great, but we will be sorting out the lighting in here, because at the minute we've got this cladded ceiling which is being replaced and skimmed, and then we'll have spots put up there. We're having a 900 unit, so it's gonna definitely come out a little bit further into the room, but it's also probably going to look a little bit more minimal because we're going to have a wall hung one as well, so it'll open up the floor space too. We'll be replacing this radiator here on the wall with a chrome one. We've decided to go for chrome fittings. So we got these 2 sample tiles, and let me know in the comments which one you think was more expensive. I'm just intrigued to know, and then I'll let you know which one we're actually going for. I'm just intrigued to know which one you think is the nicest and which one you think is the most expensive, the one on the left or the right. But it's going to be either one of these colours. Of course, in the shower we'll be going from the shower tray up to the ceiling, and I thought about maybe putting a feature like that in the shower as well, but can you imagine how hard the grout will be to keep on top of? I just can't be bothered making my life more difficult than it needs to be. So we're just going to go plain in the shower. But I am going to have like one of those inset boxes where you can put your shower gel and stuff, because the caddies just seem to go really rusty, don't they? No matter how much you keep on top of them, you've got to replace them a lot. So I'm thinking whilst we're having everything ripped out and skimmed, we may as well put one of those nice boxes in. But yeah, exciting because the rip out is starting very, very soon. We've got a skip coming tomorrow, I don't know if I mentioned that, and then the rip out starts on Saturday. It's going to be really easy getting these tiles up off the floor because they're just like, they're basically just like vinyl tiles, so maybe that can be a job for me. We'll see. Also, let me know what shape mirror you think as well. I'd love to go for like one of the asymmetric ones, and I've seen one, but it's really expensive, so we might not end up going for that. I've shown you properly now the master bedroom and the layout and everything, and you see now when we moved in why I was saying that this house has got so much potential. Like, let's have a debrief. Let me go on the other side where the lighting's a bit better. Honestly, this camera is doing my head in today. I don't know what's gone wrong with it. We'll check how many steps I've done today too in a minute. Oh, sugar. Oh no. I've still not really worked out how to use this Apple Watch properly. Done 8,200 steps today so far, and it is only 10 to 6, so I'll definitely hit 10,000 there, won't I? You're not allowed up here. We can't tell Daddy that you've been up here, can we? No, because she's so excited because she's not used to coming up. You're naughty. You can't come up when we've got new carpets in this room, Mrs. No. You got a dirty beard. That's the life. I wish I had your life, Connie. Tom's driving home from work now. He's probably not going to be home for absolutely ages. He probably should have stayed over, really. But he wants to get home and see his wonderful wife and have a turkey, mince, chilli with cauliflower rice for tea. That's what I'm on tonight. I was going to film like my tea and stuff like that, but I'm going to leave the vlog here, I think, and just keep it nice and simple, mini vlog. Probably going to end up being quite long by the end of it, but subscribe if you want to see the transformation of upstairs. I'm so excited to get going with the renovation up here. Just get the bedrooms done and dusted. What's she doing now? Connie! Hey! Oh. She's got a paintbrush. That's my cue to leave. So thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I don't want my dog to choke on the paintbrush, so I'm going to have to go. Give this video a thumbs up before you leave, please, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!